welcome you to the Heartland, 7 miles from downtown Kansas City. GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium for more than a half-century. The home of the Kansas City Chiefs. Here's Harrison Butker out there to get this thing started. And off we go here at Arrowhead. Charlie Jones now to return. Now an opening past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. First run of the game here for Chase Brown. And that'll go for a gain of about 4. Nick Bolton, the linebacker, there for the stop. Burrow here on second down. To the left side in the hands of Rice. And he's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike. How well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard it.
And that'll be a pickup of 3. Second and 7.
Here we go.
Motion man is Rice. Now a second down throw for Burrow. He's going to take a shot down the field. Well covered on the sideline, and it's intercepted.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward. There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's third down. Off the bootleg, it's MaHomies. He's got his man, he finds Worthy. 15 yards through the air. First down, KC.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
They'll run with Pacheco. He'll manage only a couple. Dax Hill up from the secondary to end the play. They'll come up on a second down and 8. Throwing is MaHomies. Got a man over the middle, it's Worthy. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Really nice play there by Xavier Worthy. And if I'm a defensive coordinator around the league, and I'm thinking to myself, Mike, how do I stop this Chiefs offense? How do I stop Mahomes and Kelsey? Well, they just add a wide receiver that has the fastest 40-yard dash time in the history of the NFL Combine. I mean, the ability to take the top off, the ability to make those secondary players play that much deeper and open up everything else underneath. And he gets up and running.
And now he doesn't put it away, and the ball is out. The Bengals have got it.
So the biggest thing that stands out here, Mike, is the fact that the defense just continues to pursue to the ball. Every defense focuses on get as many hats to the ball carrier as possible, because if the guy in front of you, he misses the tackle or he falls down, you have to be there to make up for it. And the pursuit to the ball is not only how they're able to get him down, but it's ultimately how they're able to take the ball away.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. That is going to be intercepted by Trent McDuffie. And he is going to score a pick six for the touchdown. We saw it earlier, the defense on the quarterback with the earlier interception. And now, Greg, not only do they pick him, they turn it into a pick six.
And, Mike, the reality is this has just been a bad first half throwing the football. I mean, not only is it a second interception, but this time the defense gets their hands on the ball, and they're able to take it all the way back for the pick six.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Jones now on the return. They'll get this up past the 20. And that's where they'll set up shop. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. A carry here for Brown. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor. This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. This brought in out past the 20. That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Mahomes. That's to the former Cardinal and Raven. It's Hollywood Brown. We'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 40-yard line.
15. Right on these two. Right side.
Off the play fake. Mahomes. Right back to Brown. He's got it again. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
Nice first down grab there by Hollywood Brown, and it seems like this was a move that kind of flew under the radar a little bit. Doesn't it seem, Mike? This is a guy that when he's at his best, he is as talented as any receiver in the league, and he brings that explosive nature the Chiefs are hoping for as they search to win their third.
They face second down and 7.
Hey, 43, 15. Yellow.
A give here to Pacheco. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. It sets up third down. He'll try and run it here with Pacheco. 15-yard pickup there. Good for a Chiefs first down.
This is already a little better than the first time they had the ball, Mike. Remember, opening possession, 3 and out. Showing some signs of life here now. Nice pickup there by the back to pick up the first down.
Easy. Hey, 57 colors.
On first down, it's MaHomies. That's over the middle, complete to Brown. Now they are in business, inside the 15-yard line.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They clearly have a mismatch in their favor, and every time they've looked his way, he's continued to make big plays. If I'm this coordinator, I think I'm giving him one more shot and see if he can push this thing over the goal line and come away with 6.
Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on first down. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, KC. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. Now Butker to add the extra point. He gets it to go. And the Chiefs move out on top, 14-0. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Now return coming from the 7. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Here we go.
To throw is Burrow. To the outside, it's looked in by Chase. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
On 2, ready?
2nd and a yard.
Here we go.
Now, Burrow. And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Nick Bolton.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Yellow.
The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. He's going nowhere. Going to lose yardage on that play.
This is what every defense in the league is shooting for, Mike. Negative plays. That's how you kill drives. Force teams to play from behind the sticks. Great job here, taking them down for a loss.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
Hey, 57.
MaHomes from out of the pistol. He'll throw. That's out to Brown, right side, complete. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
Attack!
Here's Pacheco. And he's into the end zone. A Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, Kansas City. That's his second touchdown of this one, and he's got a half dozen for the year. The extra point by Butker is good. And the Chiefs will stake themselves to a 21-0 lead. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
Here we go, here we go. 11 mighty. Dot.
On 1st and 10, Burrow. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. Picked off by Eric Hendricks. And they extend the lead. The defense joining the party. A pick six for a touchdown. Greg, they are extending this lead out.
Yeah, now you've just seen both sides just make their impact felt here in the first half. The offense has done their part, and now it's the defense that is able to capitalize on the turnover and take it all the way back for the pick six.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Here comes a return from the 3. Now on the return, he has lost the football. Special teams has come up. You talk about everything going wrong. A big deficit. All you want is the ball and a chance to get back in the game. And now, Greg, they hand the ball right back to him on this kickoff fumble.
Mike, you know the saying, when it rains, it pours. And right now, it is pouring on this team. They just can't get out of their own way. They lose a fumble here on the kickoff just to make matters worse. This has just been a complete disaster all around for this unit.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
Hey, 15. Yellow.
Once again, it's Pacheco. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Yellow. Hey, 15. Right side.
Here's MaHomies. To the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked off by Cam Taylor-Britt. And the Bengals are going to take over once again, this time at their own 8-yard line.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception. But in this case, it's the first half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue. Because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to air it out.
11 MT, 12. Dot.
Here's Brown. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Two minutes remain here in this first half. We'll return to Arrowhead after this.
On 1, right?
Second down. Burrow. He'll set up the screen to Brown. A good push from the defense. They get him down back at his own 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Here's 3rd and 7.
12, 12, 12. That.
Burrow from out of the gun here on 3rd down. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. The Bengals out and ready to punt, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. This returnable from inside his own 40. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Yellow. Right side.
Now, MaHomies. He'll get this complete. That's the tight end, Noah Gray.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
Hey, 43. Come back. Right side.
MaHomies now on 2nd down. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long.
Come back. Side.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. He'll air it out down the middle. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Now, Burrow. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10.
Here we go. 11, 11, 11. Shot.
Burrow. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next...
Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream, a pick 6 for touchdown. Nothing the defense loves more, Greg, than the opportunity to not only stop a team, but turn them back around the other way. A touchdown on the pick 6.
Yeah, the defense just loves getting their hands on the ball when they can, Mike, but it is extra special when they're able to capitalize and take it all the way back for 6.
These are the ones that rip your heart out on the offensive side. All right, Coach. Thank you. Two very different halftime speeches by these head coaches, that's for sure, as we get set for half number 2. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. First down throw, MaHomes. Quick throw, taken in. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
Pretty much just more of the same from what we saw with this back in the first half. And he doesn't need much. He gets a little bit of space, and then he can create the rest. It's the combination of patience, vision, and then the burst to hit the hole once he sees it. This guy's been a handful all day.
First and 10 for MaHomes. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack. And we're going to see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
Firing right side, brought in by Brown. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. 3rd and long.
Yellow. 15. Hey, Ripley.
Throwing is MaHomes. He's got his man. He finds Worthy. A gain there of 16 yards. And the Chiefs have a first down.
Hey, 15. Attack.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
15.
Out of the gun, here's MaHomes. That's into the hands of Worthy once again. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
Looking middle, and he's got Brown. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
Yellow.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Yellow.
They're going to run out of the gun with Pacheco. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down. From the shotgun, it's MaHomes. He's got it at about the 8. And the Chiefs are going to have a first and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player.
Hey, 43.
A run on first and goal. They'll come up with nothing there. Fortunate just to get back to the line. And that'll set up second and goal.
Running back looked a little unsure of himself on that carry there, Mike. You have to think back to that fumble earlier in the game. How much is that still weighing on his mind? He didn't really seem to attack that hole like we've seen in the past. He gets stopped for no gain.
Try it again here from the 7-yard line. Second down and goal. One more time with Pacheco. Looking for a seam, but will not find one. He'll take this down to the 4-yard line. Third and goal.
Yellow.
They put Kelsey in motion. They'll run with Pacheco. And he's going to be stopped. He gets 2 down to the 2-yard line. But now it's 4th down.
It's now 4th and goal.
This has been quite the drive. 3 points, you kind of feel like a letdown. So they're going to go for it here on 4th and goal. And this is caught. Wow, the decision to go pays off. Touchdown, Chiefs. Butker now to add the PAT. His kick is good. And the Chiefs keep widening that lead. It is now 42-0. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. First and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
No run here with Brown. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
They'll try again here. Second and 10.
11.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Taken in by Gesicki. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard.
Here we go.
On the ground, it's Brown. He is going to have a Bengals first down. They're able to convert on 3rd and short, picking up 4. So
11, Thomas. Dot.
Now Brown. Yeah. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's 2nd and 6.
Gun. Dot.
Burrow. A hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete. Trying to set up that screen, but the rush got there too quickly. Here comes 3rd and 6.
Here we go.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. Oh, the blitz gets there. He is sacked, and they will turn it over on down. Now MaHomies gives it to Pacheco. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
The big guys in the middle of the defense, Mike, the defensive tackles. So often they're asked to do the dirty work. Keep the blockers off the linebackers. Let them run around and make all the plays. But in this case, this guy's able to shed his blocker, make the stop, and keep it to no gain.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it, you know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
That one pulled in by Brown. And he'll be taken down.
Now it just seems like this offense is piling on. I mean, after a day where they have completely dominated their opponent, a lot of offense would just be content with handing this ball off, but not this group. They continue to throw the ball, and they continue to get chunk plays, and they showed they're not going to slow down.
And he's in! Patrick Mahomes! Touchdown, KC! Here's Butker now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Chiefs continue to bring the hammer down. It is now 49-0. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Jones now on the return. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
Fine, ready?
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Back to throw, Burrow. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
Mike, when you're completing less than 35% of your passes, you're just not going to win a lot of games in the NFL. He's just too erratic throughout the course of the game. Sometimes it's exactly how they practiced. And at other times, it looks like they've never practiced at all.
To the left side in the hands of Rice. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line.
You know, it's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the fourth quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive? I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also some...
And he's just throwing ducks up there. Another ball intercepted. Picked off by DJ Turner. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong kind of rarefied air. I mean, as in, it's only happened a handful of times since the turn of the millennium rare. It's an entire season's worth of picks thrown in just one game. I think at this point, you junk the playbook, you light it on fire, and we're just going to start from scratch next week.
To the outside, catch made by Worthy. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline.
And he will score. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, Kansas City. Butker now for the point after. The kick is good. And the Chiefs will add one more onto their big lead. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Jones now on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Get set.
Burrow now to throw on 1st down. They'll look to set up the screen here.
You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
11 Thomas.
Second down, Burrow. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
3rd and a yard.
Here we go.
Try to pick this one up on the ground. He is going to have a Bengals first down. At least it would appear that way. Didn't get it by much, but yes, they do give him the conversion on 3rd and 1.
Here we go.
Burrow to throw. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. That is Mike Dana working his way in there to record the sack. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this.
Here we go.
Now a 2nd down throw for Burrow. Working the right side, taken in by Rice. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
Breaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
Raise up. 11 mighty. 11 mighty.
Play clock has expired. We're not going to get this one off on time.
On 1, ready?
Going to leave the offense out there for 4th and long.
11 MT, Kate. 11,
now, Burrow. And more of the same. Another interception. Picked off by DJ Turner. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. And Butker on for the extra point. He's got it. And the Chiefs add on to their already sizable lead. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Jones now on the return. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Here we go. 12, 12, 12.
Throwing is Burrow. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Here we go.
Burrow now. And he's just throwing ducks up there. Another ball intercepted. Picked off by Leo Chanel.
It's no secret, this offense has severely struggled to sustain drives this entire game, and the scoreboard, for the most part, Mike, it reflects that. I mean, that interception should, in essence, put an end to any lingering hope of a last-minute comeback. Defensive coaches preach every day, Mike, swarm to the ball. Get as many hacks to the ball carrier as possible. And this is a great reason why. The ball carrier is able to make the first guy miss, but it was the pursuit from the rest of the defense that's able to get him down and keep him to no gain.
Space to run inside the 20. They'll get 19 out of that play. First down, KC.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
Here's a toss to Pacheco. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. And another score in another good performance after winning the opener on their way to 2-0.
Mike, you can't be 2-0 without being 1-0, and for them to be able to continue to string early wins together in the first part of the year, this is the start that every team dreams about. This is what you work for all offseason long, to start your season and build some early momentum. Gives you a lot of flexibility and wiggle room as the rest of this season plays on.
Jones now on the return. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this fourth quarter. So this one in the win column for